At our founding in 1996, there were few marine conservation biologists. Our first years focused on creating this discipline and recruiting others to join it. Today, we are pleased to say the field is vibrant and growing, and our primary focus is applying the latest marine science to conservation challenges. Marine Conservation Institute is dedicated to protecting and recovering marine life. Oceans are the world's life support system. They are in deep trouble from overfishing, bottom trawling, climate change, ocean acidification, and habitat destruction. We must act now to save life in the oceans. That's why Marine Conservation Institute exists. Oceans are essential to human lives and livelihoods, yet our activities are pushing many marine species toward extinction. With less than 3% of our oceans protected, Marine Conservation Institute is developing the Global Ocean Refuge System, or GLORIES. GLORIES will recover and restore the diversity, abundance, and resilience of oceans by incentivizing governments to protect diverse networks of ecosystems around the world. It will establish and use science-based criteria to encourage strongly protected areas and accelerate their creation until we reach 20% protection in every ocean region. In a world experiencing unprecedented change, GLORIES ensures the survival of ocean life. Science is at the core of everything we do. Our founder, Dr. Elliot Norris, literally wrote the book that created the field of marine conservation biology. Our team of experienced marine scientists identify the most important areas of the ocean and then work to secure their lasting protection. By collaborating with scientists, legislators, government officials, and ocean advocates around the world, we develop conservation strategies that benefit people while protecting essential ocean places and the wild species in them. Marine Conservation Institute isn't afraid to take on big challenges. We are focused, determined, and get results. Using our decades of marine biology and environmental policy experience, Marine Conservation Institute advocates permanent, strong protection for the ocean's most important places. Founded and led by marine biologists, we create scientifically sound, effective conservation strategies. As policy operatives, we identify ways to implement these strategies. And as conservationists, we provide inspiration and incentivize people to take action. It takes time to secure protection for areas in the ocean. Marine Conservation Institute knows how to make meaningful progress in the short term while staying focused on what it will take to fully safeguard ocean life for generations to come. Marine Conservation Institute is all about establishing strong protection for important ocean places. Our primary measure of success is how much of the ocean is well protected from the most serious threats, overfishing and habitat destruction. We played an instrumental role in establishing 3 enormous marine national monuments, Papahanaumokuakea, Pacific Remote Islands, and Rose Atoll. Together, they are greater in size than the entire U.S. national park system and safeguard the corals, fishes, and seabirds from harmful activities. This is meaningful progress, but there's a long way to go before we reach the goal of 20% of the ocean protected. Since 1996, Marine Conservation Institute has shaped the field of marine conservation. Despite great success, we're often under the radar, and our name and the impact of our work are poorly known. We outed the devastating practice of bottom trawling, published the first assessment of deep-sea corals in U.S. waters, and developed innovative methods to identify important seafloor habitats. We've secured lasting protection for vast areas of the Central Pacific Ocean. These successes motivate us to propose the Global Ocean Refuge System, a comprehensive science-based strategy to incentivize and accelerate the creation of strongly protected marine areas worldwide. Marine Conservation Institute has had many big successes. We published the most cited book on marine biodiversity and the first textbook. In 2006, we were instrumental in establishing Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument in the northwest Hawaiian Islands, then the world's largest strongly protected ocean area, and 2 additional large marine monuments in 2009. We've won protection for deep-sea corals from bottom trawling in waters from California to Florida to Alaska. Our innovative Sea States 2013 report was the first ever ranking of how well U.S. states protect their coasts using marine reserves. One of the biggest challenges Marine Conservation Institute faces is a lack of awareness of ocean issues. People are visual animals. Many see sparkling blue oceans and sandy beaches, but miss the major problems lurking below the surface. We know the problems, and we create solutions to effect meaningful change. Another critical challenge is the slow progress being made to protect our oceans. At the current rate, it will take decades to effectively safeguard the 20% of oceans needed to recover marine life. We've made progress, but need partners and resources to ensure vibrant, abundant oceans for generations to come. With additional resources, Marine Conservation Institute can more quickly implement our strategic priority, the Global Ocean Refuge System, or GLORIES. Designating a marine area as protected doesn't actually provide a consistent or widely agreed upon standard for protection. A few areas are very strongly protected, while others provide virtually no protection for wildlife or habitat. GLORIES will change this by creating a system that provides clear, consistent standards for evaluating marine protected areas and accelerating their creation. The world needs a fundamental shift in how we approach ocean conservation. The world needs the Global Ocean Refuge System. If humankind is going to save ocean life for future generations, we have to start working together in new ways. Through the Global Ocean Refuge System, or GLORIES, Marine Conservation Institute will bring together diverse interests to partner on achieving conservation goals. GLORIES will build bridges between scientists, politicians, and business people. GLORIES does not replace other approaches to protecting species or places in the oceans. Rather, it creates a framework that supports those efforts. And by inspiring countries and international agencies to create safe havens for marine life, GLORIES will fundamentally improve marine conservation on a global scale.